Press F12 to reset. Press Ctrl plus Enter to fly. Press space to more, fly. Menu. Page 1 of 1. Loading, please wait. 57%. Loading, please wait. 70%.
Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 ready at runway 22 right
Loading,
west
please
departure.
wait. 80%.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie
New
1312 with
objective,
234 at 6. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway
On the ground,
22 right.
use joystick or axis C. Check landing gear.
Boeing Tree 12 continue for west departure.
Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 continue for west departure.
In auto trim.
Boeing Tree 12 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Select just setting.
Brickyard Tree 565 heavy follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 2 Tree 4 at 6. Caution the Airbus A20N landing runway 28 center. Cleared to land runway 28 left.
ATC.
Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 frequency change. Chicago approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is type Boeing B748 3 miles southwest of O'Hare 2,200 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago approach. Squawk 7 Tree 77.
Squawk 7 Tree 77 Boeing Tree 12.
United 218 Niner Heavy, you are 15 miles east. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via VOGLR transition. Cleared to VO. Boeing Tree 12 radar contact 6 miles southwest of O'Hare, 2,900 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Boeing Tree 12.
Boeing Tree 12 contact Chicago approach on 133.5. Good day.
Will not accept user input. To resume.
133.5 Boeing Tree 12. Goodbye. Chicago approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 3,300 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago approach altimeter 29.86 radar contact continue. Boeing Tree 12 contact Chicago approach on 119.35. Good day.
119.35 Boeing Tree 12. Goodbye. Chicago approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 4,300 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago approach altimeter 29.86 radar contact continue.
Anti-stall protection. On. Toggle button. Select to adjust setting. AI. On.
Boeing 312, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Boeing 312. Chicago Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is type Boeing B748 1 miles west of 1 Charlie 5 7,900 feet. Request flight following.
Boeing Lima Whiskey, Charlie 1312, Chicago Center. Squawk 2121.
Toggle button. Select to adjust
Skywest
setting.
5288 heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 10,400 feet, Boeing B748. Report them in sight.
Pilot
Squawk
CD
2121
soft
Boeing 312.
and /ADM.
Skywest 5288 heavy, contact
left
Chicago
click to lock.
approach on 133.625.
On.
Good day.
Toggle altitude mode.
Boeing 312 radar contact 4 miles southwest of 1 Charlie 510,300 feet. Altimeter 29.89er.
Roger,
Empty
Boeing
arms.
312.
and /A. Barrow units. MT
133.625. Skywest 5288 heavy.
in H2.
Goodbye.
Toggle barrow units displayed. Press left click to interact. AI auto trim. Off. AI piloting. Off. Toggle button. Select to adjust set. AI piloting. Off. AIN. AI. On. AI anti-stall protection.
Boeing 312 contact
Altitude
Chicago
mode.
Center on 123.75.
Toggle
Good day.
altitude mode. Press left click to interact.
123.75 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Chicago Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 11,400 feet.
AI auto trim.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact continue.
AI pilot. AI.
Boeing 312 contact Chicago approach on 119.35.
Off.
Good day.
Toggle button. Select to adjust.
119.35 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Chicago approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 11,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago approach altimeter 29.88 radar contact continue.
And /A. Acknowledge all.
Boeing 312 contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day.
123.75 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Chicago Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 11,500 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago Center altimeter 29.87 radar contact continue. United 30 Heavy, you are 63 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 10 right approach via GIBNS transition. Cleared to GIBNS. Chicago Center FlexJet 421 Heavy is passing flight level 430, descending flight level 360. FlexJet 421 Heavy Chicago Center radar contact continue. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 10 right approach via GIBNS transition. Cleared to GIBNS United 303 Heavy. 125 Juliet traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 6,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. FlexJet 545 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 8,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Boeing 312 contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day.
124.55 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Chicago Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 14,100 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago Center altimeter 29.87 radar contact continue. United 111 Heavy, you are 64 miles southwest. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 10 right approach via GIBNS transition. Cleared to GIBNS. Cessna 4 Foxtrot, Mike, you are 43 miles northwest. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via Papa November Tango transition. Cleared to Papa November Tango. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 10 right approach via GIBNS transition. Cleared to GIBNS United 111 Heavy. United 111 Heavy contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via Papa November Tango transition. Cleared to Papa November Tango Cessna 4 Foxtrot Mike. Going to 123.75 United 111 Heavy.
AI control. The aircraft is currently being flown by the AI pilot assist and will not accept user input. To resume manual flight controls.
Delta Tree 4 Heavy contact Chicago Center on 119.225. Good day.
United 1113. United
Chicago Center FlexJet 421 Heavy is passing flight level 430, descending flight level 360.
Chicago Center on.
FlexJet 421 Heavy Chicago Center radar contact continue.
Off.
Going to 119.225 Delta Tree 4 Heavy.
Click to interact. Landing gear. On. Off. AI anti-stall protection. On. AI radio communications. ATC. On. Toggle button. Select to adjust setting.
Boeing 312 contact Chicago Center on 119.225. Good day.
119.225 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Chicago Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 17,800 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Chicago Center radar contact continue.
High altitude altimeter setting. Off. AI auto trim. Off. Toggle button. Select to adjust setting. AI piloting.
2, contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day. One two four decimal five, Wisconsin 6042. Goodbye. Delta Tree for heavy contact Chicago Center on 124.55.
Toggle
Good day.
button. Select to adjust setting.
Going to 124.55, Delta Tree for heavy.
Anti-stall protection. On. Toggle button. Select to adjust setting.
Boeing Tree 12, contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
Going to 127.275, Boeing 312. Kansas City Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, 12,800 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Kansas City, center altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing tree 12 contact approach on 1 tree 2.575. Good day.
1 tree 2.575, Boeing 312. Goodbye. Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, 10,700 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, approach altimeter 29.89, radar contact, continue.
Set yoke visibility. Press left click to interact. AI control. The aircraft is currently being flown by the AI pilot assist and will not accept user input. To resume manual flight control,
Boeing 312 contact Kansas City Center on 127.275.
AI piloting.
Good day.
On. Toggle button.
Going to 127.275, Boeing 312. Kansas City Center, Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, 8,600 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Kansas City, center altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. 1-2, contact approach on 124.2. Good day.
124.2 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 9,900 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, approach altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
127.275 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Kansas City Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 9,600 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Kansas City, center altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact approach on 124.2. Good day.
Going to 124.2 Boeing 312. Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 10,000 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, approach altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
Going to 127.275 Boeing 312. Kansas City Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 10,400 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Kansas City, center altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact approach on 124.2. Good day.
124.2 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 9,900 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, approach altimeter 29.88, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
127.275 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Kansas City Center Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 10,600 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, Kansas City, center altimeter 29.89, radar contact, continue. Boeing 312, contact approach on 124.2. Good day.
124.2 Boeing 312. Goodbye. Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 9,800 feet.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312, approach altimeter 29.89, radar contact, continue.
Approach Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Boeing 312. Tower Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 is 1 miles northeast 1,300 feet with Charlie to land.
Boeing Lima Whiskey Charlie 1312 Tower. Altimeter 29.9 tree, wind 242 at 12. Fly left downwind, runway 24.
Fly left traffic runway 24 Boeing 312.
Instructions to enter the traffic pattern in the arrival airport. For extra guidance, use the flight assistant panel in the toolbar menu or ask ATC for directions. Landing gear. Up. Set position here. Press left click to interact.
500.
Pilot CDU soft key. And/N. Push right soft key and degree 5. Pilot CDU. Press left click to interact.
Boeing tree 12, wind 242 at 12. Cleared to land runway 24.
Cleared to land runway 24, Boeing tree 12.
200. 50.
Brakes. To slow down after landing, press and hold joystick button 4.